Good Sunday morning. It's Chris with City Girl Homestead and
Friar Tom.
Smasher too.
Smasher Tom, yeah.
So if you would, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and if you want the cookbook, it's the link below. So today, well, not just for today, but for the next several weeks, I'm not going to do just pantry weeks, but I would like to do weeks in which I can use up some of the things that I have in my pantry, freezer, refrigerator, things like that. So back in 22, we had a ton, and I do mean a ton, of sweet potatoes given to us. I dehydrated some, and we used those for pies and everything else, and we used all that up. Now we still have quart after quart after quart of sweet potatoes downstairs. So we decided, had Tom bring up 3 quarts. We'll see how many we need. But we're going to make sweet potato pancakes. So the first thing we need, because we're going to double this up, because if he likes it, then he can have it for a couple days for breakfast too. So this is the first can. And we're going to just kind of mash them up. And then we got to measure it, because we need 2 cups of sweet potato. And it says do not overmix these. So don't overmix them. Tom didn't used to like sweet potatoes, so we wouldn't make them very often because he didn't like them. So, but now he has come to a new agreement with sweet potatoes, I guess.
Agreement? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think we're going to need 2. Yeah, we're going to need 2 quarts. Yep.
You got the open one over there?
Yeah. So we'll end up having a little bit more than 2 cups, but not too much. So we're going to drain that other one, and then we'll be right back. Well, that's going to be just a little bit more than 2 cups, but that's quite all right. It'll work, won't it?
We'll just make a bigger pancake.
That's not quite how that works, but anyway. So now we need, now remember, I'll put the regular recipe in there. We're doubling it. Because I know he likes to eat his oatmeal, but once in a while it's nice to have something a little different. Don't you think?
Yeah.
So, 2 cups of flour. Then I can put that away.
Put that back in the hole.
In the hole.
Alright.
We need, 2 tablespoons of sugar, so we're going to do 4. I know we can probably break it down to be something else, but that's okay. So we're going to do 4 tablespoons of sugar. You can also use maple syrup instead with it too. But I wasn't sure how liquidy, if that's the word for it, how liquidy everything would be. So, yeah. So now we need a teaspoon, so 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I need to refill these badly. 1 and 2. And we need, so it would be 1 teaspoon of baking soda. It does ask for one thing, and I'm not adding it. Ask for nutmeg. I'm not the biggest fan, so we're not adding nutmeg. But I am going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And actually, I think because I'm not using nutmeg, I'll add just like a kind of, not quite a heaping one, but a little bit bigger. I decided I want something else in here too. Can you get me the vanilla?
I was just going to ask you to put vanilla in.
And
that
then
sounded good to me.
We need 2 eggs.
Here's your vanilla.
Just set it down, please.
I know right where that was at. How about that?
It's been in the same place since the whole time we've been married, huh?
Pretty much. That's why I knew where it was at.
In the door of the fridge.
You denied it. You didn't put it in a different spot.
In the door of the fridge. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla to it.
A dash.
That's a little more than a dash, but yeah.
A simple dash.
And then we need 4 tablespoons of melted butter.
Maybe you put a hyphen in there.
Huh?
You didn't put a dash in there, you put a hyphen in there.
Hyphen? You're so stupid. Whatever, Tom. And then we're going to have 2 cups of milk.
1 cup?
I'm pretty excited about this, actually.
2 cups.
Because if I can think of things to use the sweet potatoes in instead of just, you know, baking them or whatever, and we can start using them, not only will it teach you guys, but it'll teach me different things that I can use and get all those off the shelf, because we probably have, what, 10, 15 quarts down there?
Something like that, yeah.
All right, so we're going to get all that mixed up together, and then I'll be right back. So I let Tom whisk it. He whisked it good. Huh.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. We got quite a bit of batter there, so I think that we can make quite a few pancakes. But what I'm going to do is, once these are starting to cook, I'm going to get down a paper plate and put some paper towel down, and that way to kind of keep them warm, because we are going to cook quite a few of them. So I'm going to use my little ladle here. He says he wants littler pancakes, so that's what we're going to do. You guys, these smell so amazing, don't they, Tom?
Well, they do smell really good. But the vanilla really zings them up a little bit, too.
Now, in the meantime, I just changed my mind on something else, too.
Oh, see ya.
Can you grab me some of the cottage cheese that's open? I got one that's not and one that is. So on our side, I know we don't make scrambled eggs very often, but I'm going to make,
This
it
one's
should
already
be
open because I can see half of it gone. How's that?
I really do like adding the cottage cheese to the eggs. It really is good, isn't it, Tom?
Makes them fluffy a little bit.
It gets them really fluffy. So I really like that. Alright, so let's whip that in there too.
Not like we don't both like cottage cheese.
And you know, honestly though, and be truthful, you don't taste the cottage cheese.
No, not really.
You really, really don't. So we're going to put salt and pepper in that. This is a little bit more intensified breakfast, but you know, I mean, we've got a lot there that we can make for the rest of the week, or not, well, how many ever days, because that's up to him, how many he eats. And you know, it's not like it won't be, it's not all bad for you, nothing like that, you know. And then I had some bacon, because for a week I don't know why I was just craving it. I had 2 boiled eggs and bacon every day for breakfast. And this is the bacon that's left. And we're going to add that to the eggs.
Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Look, that's going to be a bowl of protein right there, baby.
Yeah. Not that we can't use that.
So I'm not going to have him cook that up yet, but I'll have you pour that into your pan. And I'm not going to let that go to waste.
Oh, I see.
I know, right?
Ready? El Dumpo?
Just dump it in. Yep. So there we have them so far. Now I think it's going to be the same way that in which you kind of have to wait for the tops to bubble a little bit before you flip it. So I'm going to let them cook for a minute, and then when I flip, I'll come back. Alright, so we flipped them. Look at that, you guys.
Nice and brown.
Beautiful. So I'll be back when we get these mostly done. I'm letting my dishes soak because I got lots of them already. And we'll be back when it's time to finish them up. Alright, so far we've made 3, 6, 9, 12. We're on our 15th one. And I'm putting
Paper towel.
paper towel between each one so that if he's going to eat them, you know, for breakfast tomorrow and Tuesday or whatever, that they're not going to stick together because they're still warm. So they're on the third one. So we'll have 15 pancakes, and I'm going to make one big one. And then you can go ahead and fire up
my eggs.
Fire them up. And so then we're going to have the eggs too. So I think it was 2 wonderful ways, and we did take a bite off the corner, and
They're absolutely delicious.
they're really good.
Yeah.
They are really good. And I'm so happy because I didn't know how it would turn out since I didn't freshly bake some and whatever, you know what I mean? And so whenever you try, well, honestly, you guys, just about everything I try with you guys, I've never made before. So it's, you know, if it turns out good, that's why you see me get excited, because I've never made it before. Like, you know, we've all made the spaghettis and goulashes and, you know, things like that we've made a million times. So when you make something you've never made before, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way, like, yes, it worked.
It worked, yay!
And so it makes you feel good. So the idea of using my canned up sweet potatoes was like, yes, even more, because, you know, we really do need to get some off the shelf, because Tom hasn't had time, and he's got to get the garden taken care of, but he's got to get downstairs and get me a
List of things.
a list of what I actually have, so that we can use up some of that food from 20, 22, 21, whatever, and get that stuff used up. So we're going to get those eggs done up, get the rest of these, and then we'll meet you at the table and we'll do an official taste test. All right, so he's got the one big one, so we get 15 plus the great big one. He's like, are you sure you want to double it? What if I don't like it? Well, then we throw it outside and let the squirrels eat it. I don't know. But what do you think?
If I had to do it over again, I'd do it over again. How's that?
Well, try your eggs now.
That's really delicious.
So you guys, you
Did
can
you
use
never
your
had-
canned sweet potatoes to make pancakes.
If you've never had sweet potato pancake before, you definitely gotta try it. They're really good.
So you like it, huh? Did you do good on your eggs?
I did real good on my eggs.
Alrighty,
Nice
so
and fluffy.
there's Sunday breakfast. We'll see you guys at supper. You guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great day.